Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pop Art Hunter channel. And today we've got an unenveloping for you. It's a small one. It's something that I really don't have a lot of in my collection, though I kind of do have a lot in my collection. I collect this particular artist, but I don't really collect this particular type of medium itself. So without further confusion and further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I think this one is going to be a scissors opening because I can feel the edge here. I don't think there's... Hopefully it's not a drawing and I just slipped the whole side of it off. No, it's not. I can feel the cardboard and just, I know that it's not that. So we've got a little bit of cardboard, a little bit of plastic wrap on there. Something about plastic wrap, and this isn't going to be relevant to this piece because I don't believe it's autographed, but I had a couple autograph action figures when I was a kid that I saved up my allowance for and purchased. And I remember them wrapping them in plastic wrap because I wanted to preserve them. I didn't want any dust, any debris, detritus to get onto the signatures or to otherwise ruin the value. So I remember putting a saran wrap on. And I went to look at one of the figures one day, and some of the plastic wrap had it started fraying on the side. So I thought, well, I'll replace it. And so I remember I took off the plastic wrap, and the figure was no longer autographed. And I was like, what? This was the autographed figure, wasn't it? And I looked, and the signature, the Sharpie, had come off onto the plastic wrap. So I went to my other figure that had the same thing, and it also came off. So I lost I turned two autograph figures into non-autograph figures with just a little plastic wrap. So don't wrap your autographs in plastic wrap. Little thing. Alrighty. So we have here, this is J. Scott Campbell. And this is, I just believe, a postcard. Well, this is the actual comic book. Now, I am not a comic book collector. I don't collect comic books. Primarily, if I see a cover or a piece of artwork I like, I'll usually try to find the print before I would buy the comic book itself. If that print doesn't exist, then I will try to buy the comic book. But I literally probably only have like 2, 3, 4, 5 comic books, including this one. I don't collect them. I don't read comic books too much. But I saw this cover and I thought, this is really cool because it's kind of this marriage or transition between my J. Scott Campbell collection and my pinup Mutoscope card collection as well. So I kind of feel like this shows to that pinup style, but then also concludes the J. Scott Campbell thing. So the cover is essentially this paper doll dress up, which, back in the olden days, they would have just cut out paper dolls and they would have these bits of clothing with tabs on it, and you would actually bend the tabs over the figure that you cut out, and that's how you would dress them up. I mean, the toys back then were just nothing like they are now. Gen 13, I honestly know nothing about. The only thing I know about it is that I know what the cover looks like for Gen 13, I believe issue number 19, because I search for J. Scott Campbell 13 by 19 because those are the size of the prints that I really like of the one series I collect. And so I always get 13, 19, and then I get Gen 13 and the 19 collection. And so this comic is fully colored inside. And pretty vibrant, it looks like. And the cover itself, though, is just superb. Now, this was an extra that came with it, which it looks like a greeting card. Happy birthday to a real doll. Yeah, so we got a little greeting card and an envelope as well in here. And so that's a little value add that I just didn't... when I was ordering this, I found a couple different versions of it. This was the most affordable version, and it also came with the little birthday card here. So I can't beat that. Yeah, anyway, I think it's a pretty clever cover, and I think it's pretty unique, and so I'm happy to have it in my collection. Good quality condition. So I'm starting my comic book collecting, I guess, because now I have, at least 2 pieces. I don't really have a lot of comic books in my collection. I'm not a comic book guy. I don't read comics. I don't collect comics. And so adding this to my collection was a little bit weird, but I like J. Scott Campbell, and I saw this cover, and I thought it was really clever. I thought it fit with some of my other collections. It kind of was a transition piece between the J. Scott Campbell collection, some of my pinup Mutoscope cards and stuff like that. And so it just seemed like a cool fit. So I saw it, had to buy it. That's when you buy things, is when you see it. So happy to have this in my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this unenveloping. We will see you next time right here on the Pop Art Hunter channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and all those sorts of things, and we'll see you next time.